Oh, let that get out. That could be my first. It's my first home run, baby. Let's go with the power swing. So you see my power went up. Batting clutch went up. First AA home run. Let's go. Daddy Pops is in the building. Power swing. Power swing, gang.
Oh, man. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to PlayStation Underground. On today's show, a special episode. We are playing MLB The Show 18, and I am joined by Ramon Russell from San Diego Studio. Ramon, it is always a pleasure to have you, even when you are sleepy pants.
It is always a pleasure to be here, even when I am teetering on exhaustion and passing out. But it's okay. It's okay. It's
teetering?
Awesome.
I think you're there, man.
You think I'm there?
Yeah. But no, I appreciate you being here. We want to look at some of the new things coming to the road to the show, which is, of course, is and remains a huge staple to the MLB series. You guys have, poured a lot of effort into this, iteration of Road to the Show. Walk me through what we're going to see today.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in here and play one of the amateur showcase games.
And we didn't even introduce our created player.
No, we haven't. We're about to, though. We're about to introduce the world of Daddy Pops.
Yeah, Daddy Pops.
Daddy Pops, baby.
Daddy Pops is here. He's starting his career on PlayStation Underground.
I'm feeling good about Daddy Pops.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling great. I mean, you look Daddy Pops in the eye in those crystal clear eyes, and you're gonna feel good.
But you can't see his eyes because he got on shades, though. That's just how smooth he is.
Well, that's why you got to get into his inner circle, and then once you earn the trust of Daddy Pops, then life really opens up.
You got to earn the trust.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. I'm fielding already with my really, really not great Daddy Pop shortstop because I chose bat over everything.
Yeah, of course. But, you just wanted to keep things interesting.
So we're fielding right now. We just saw one of the new features for fielding when you're in the infield for this game. Chris Gill, who helped design Road to the Show this year, when we were talking to people and looking back at things that we could improve on, there were some plays, if you were playing in the infield, that you just couldn't make, right? The ball was just hit too hard, and like as a human, you just don't have the reflexes to move fast enough to make plays on balls hit so fast. So we saw that even though the ball wasn't hit towards me, the game slowed down and gave me a moment to try to judge and make a jump on that ball. So that's one of the new things that we've done in Road to the Show. Gameplay is always very, very important, and we've done a lot for gameplay, and all of those gameplay additions come over to Road to the Show as well. And here I am, first at bat for Daddy Pops, and I grounded out. It's not going to help my calls out, man.
It's not helping. But Daddy Pops always stays positive.
Always stays positive.
He's always looking ahead and into the future.
And
that horizon is beautiful.
Hey, Daddy Pops looks good. Hey, if you look
especially
good,
for his advanced age.
Yeah, you look good, you feel good, you play good.
That's actually one of the things that I've always loved when you bring MLB by. It's always great to see the gameplay diversity that is built into the show in general, but also Road to the Show is keeping you on your toes, giving you a lot of positions to play, and it just kind of gives you that whole experience of baseball, but from a lot of different perspectives, which I always appreciate.
Awesome. And so you see, we use batting stance creator, so we created our own batting stance. And then the play before, when that ball was hit to me, you saw that new feature that I just mentioned that Chris Gill implemented this year, where we slow the game down and we try to let you see which way the ball is going, so you can try to make a jump on that ball. Here's the cool thing. If you don't want to do that, if you want to play like it worked last year, you can turn that off. And you'll never be able to make those plays, just like you couldn't do last year.
You guys always are giving the players as many options as they want, which I also appreciate.
All right, I need a base hit here.
Daddy Pops needs some.
I need a base hit. My batting stance looks fantastic. Not going to swing at that.
Daddy Pops doesn't swing at anything unless he can hit it. Gonna keep using Daddy Pops in life in general.
Life in general.
Yeah. I think there's a lot we can learn from Daddy Pops.
There's a lot we can learn. And here we see we're looking two guys that were created from our random generator. You can see our skin tones are so much more lifelike than now PS4 skin tones, the PS4 textures. Same thing with the eyes and the hair. All those things should look a lot better this year. And I struck out twice.
Daddy Pops.
Daddy Pops
is doing great.
Is not having a good. All right, last fielding opportunity. I've made 2 fielding blunders already. Let's see if I can not go 0 for 3.
Remember when we talked about how you just got off the plane and you were really tired? Well, we got to give you some slack.
All right, made a play. Got him out.
All right, there we go.
All right, doing well. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut here, and we're going to fast forward to after the draft so we can talk about base gains and how we make Daddy Pops the best he can be.
Okay, Ramon, we're back. So now we are looking ahead.
We are back. We are at the draft. It's time to get drafted. You know,
I'm nervous.
I feel really, really good. Round 27. So, again, this goes back to what I was talking about. You know, when Steve Merker and Nick Livingston and the guys were working on Road to the Show, one of the things was, like, we're telling the journey of you're not the top guy. You're not a top prospect. You're not being drafted in any of the first 10 rounds. You're a really, really late round draft pick, but it doesn't matter in life where you start.
Yeah.
It matters where you finish, right?
Yeah, that's the
so
motto
where are
of
we
Daddy
getting
Pops.
drafted?
Oh, I'm
Atlanta?
ready.
We going to Atlanta?
Is it happening? Is it happening? Show me Daddy Pops.
ATL. Here we come. Let's go.
Daddy Pops.
Daddy Pops
Congratulations,
is an
Daddy.
Atlanta Brave moving to the ATL. They got a brand new stadium too. So here I have a choice, you know.
So what happens next?
Daddy, we just got the call you've been waiting for. I've been waiting a long time because we drafted in the 27th round. But, you know, I kind of was hoping to be drafted early,
okay,
you know.
okay.
You know, it's a 40-round draft, you know. It's cool, though.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's all right. It's all right.
Let it roll right off your
It's gonna
beautiful
roll.
shoulders.
I have a chip on my shoulder that is 26 rounds big.
No,
And
we're gonna patch that right
It's
up.
our job to get that to slowly chip away at that shoulder. I'm ready to play pro ball. Let's go. We're gonna chip away at this boulder because he's kind of pissed. He was a 27th round draft.
No, he's doing great.
We're gonna prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, especially everyone that attended that first game that we played, in which
and we didn't do.
we
so
weren't
hot.
doing so hot. But you know what? Yeah, look at how confident Daddy Pops is when he enters the room.
You know, it's a real vote of confidence that the organization sent you here in less than a year after you were drafted. You think you're ready for some A-ball, double A ball. I know I am.
Yep.
I know I am. All right, Daddy, do you know your...
Do you know how a journey of 1,000 miles begins? I'll tell you what.
With the good breakfast,
yeah,
right?
with a good breakfast.
It begins with a good breakfast.
Yep.
Steak and
With a
eggs, but we
single
probably
step.
won't be eating that in the minors.
Yep. Okay.
I'll try to remember that. Thank you.
Man, oh man. This game is so much better with Daddy Pops at the helm.
And so here we go. The Show 18 performance gains activated. Again, it's going back to when we first jumped in the Road to the Show. What were the big changes? What were the big features? Base gains, baby. Steve Merker and the team. The way it worked last year was you earned training points just for doing stuff. And those training points were put into a bank. And after a game, you could spend them wherever you wanted to. Those days are long gone. Your training points now are auto-spent. However, you control how you earn them. So let's see how that process actually works.
Show me. Show me all
All
of
right,
it.
we're going to jump in the game. Oh, we're batting fourth. I like that. And we got a star by our name.
Yeah, that signifies the Pops and Daddy Pops.
And we've also improved on our player portrait shots. And all these guys are created. They're smiling. They're happy. He's happy because that ERA is at 0 right now.
Those were some big smiles. Nice, beautiful, beautiful stadium.
Here we go. Beautiful stadium. Look at
It's a nice
Warren
day.
Quick.
Warren Quick.
Ooh!
Is Warren Quick a real person?
No.
Okay.
Right now, all these guys are fake because we're in the minors.
Okay.
So now you see we actually have on a real minor league uniform now. And this is our first at-bat and Road to the Show. No pressure here.
Yeah, no pressure. Show me Daddy Pops.
Whatsoever.
Ooh.
And I popped up.
Yeah. Well, Pop is in the name.
Yep.
Pops is on the back of your
Pops
jersey.
Yep. And he
Your
did
uniform, I don't know what it's officially called. I'm just going to use all the wrong terms.
All right, got a fielding opportunity. I can gain some points here.
This is what you were.
One out, so this is a double play situation.
This is what you were born to do until you picked the wrong archetype for the
Here we go.
job.
And again, we saw the new feature that we talked about earlier. That ball was hit too hard for me to react, so the game slowed down. And here, base gains. Because I made a good play, I got an improvement in reaction and my arm accuracy. And that's how everything works in Road to the Show now. If you want better arm accuracy, you want better reaction, make better plays in the field. If you're trying to improve your bat, we got a hit. So I need a hit. Daddy Pops needs a hit. So we can talk about base gains. Let's go. Drop. Come on. So you see I got plate vision. I got a plus in plate vision.
Okay. Good. That'll help you.
And
Ooh,
there's
nice.
Daddy Pops.
All right.
First base hit.
There
So
we
we
go.
should see some base gains here.
Ooh. He's going to play it safe.
Contact right. So our contact right improved because we got a base hit against a right-handed pitcher.
And is that all, so? But during Road to the Show, are you always getting this like incremental experience as you're playing?
Yes. All of the training points are auto-allocated, and they're auto-spent based on your performance.
Fantastic.
And we just saw that. I got a single against a right-handed pitcher. I got my contact right going up. So I'm sure people at home are wondering, how in the world do I increase my power? Well, you increase your power by power swinging.
Okay. Ooh. Nice. Oh.
Uh-oh, base running blunder. Base running blunder. And I got back. I can't believe I got back. Oh, I can't believe I got back.
You did it.
I can't believe I got back.
Someone was looking out for Daddy Pops.
I can't believe I got back. All right, let's not do that again. So we got one out. Get a little lead. All right, we're going 3.
Yep.
I think we may be going more than 3. Should we try it? We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Daddy Pops is safe. Daddy Pops is safe with my like 44 speed.
Beautiful.
Our career's starting off wonderfully.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't that great. You know, in the showcase games, it wasn't that first at bat wasn't great, but now you know we're moving.
You know, I'm not. You know, I don't watch baseball all the time, if you couldn't tell. But I rarely see a player just kind of meander along off base and then able to make it back to the plate. That was quite wonderful.
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh.
And
nice.
again, so I did
nice.
right. Plus reaction, plus arm accuracy, plus fielding.
The ticking of experience, that's just satisfying all of my RPG cravings.
Indeed,
man.
Road to the Show is an RPG.
Yeah,
it's a baseball RPG, but it is an
still
RPG.
Counts.
1 for 2. I'm hitting 500. Hitting 500.
He's so happy.
He's so happy. He's like, yeah, you know what's going down. All right, so I'm a power swing here. I'm not going to swing at the first pitch. Probably should have. Probably should have swung at that.
PlayStation Underground is about learning opportunities, Ramon.
Ooh, and I took a ball here.
Okay.
Base game plate discipline. Didn't swing at that pitch, and it was a ball. So I got a small incremental increase
always
in
improving
my plate vision attribute.
Ooh.
And I did a power swing and popped that up.
Is there ever a chance that they may miss the catch on those?
Very, very small.
Very small.
Very small. Or it has to be a situation where he's supposed to miss that catch. So I'm still power swinging.
Okay.
I'm looking for something to drive. Oh, that would have went out. All right, so now I'm going to use my Showtime. And Showtime was a feature we introduced, I believe, 2 years ago, where you can slow time down for about 1 pitch a game. And I swung and missed. That was such an awesome display and demonstration of how to use that feature.
What you were trying to do is show all contingency plans.
Yes, the contingency plan was for me to hit that ball.
No, that's just what Daddy Pops wanted you to think.
And I struck out. That's terrible. And I used my Showtime. So the way that Showtime works, for those that haven't played the game or new to MLB The Show, it's a resource that gains over the course of the games. And you can either slow down 1 pitch, probably once a game, or maybe every few games, or you can use it when you're in the field as well and you're trying to make a really great play. Okay, so I just need to get a guy out. Is my arm strong enough? Got my out,
nice.
And there's my base gains for my arm accuracy and fielding.
And you got your arm accuracy up.
We won that game, y'all.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. We won that game.
I
went
Daddy
3 for
Pops.
1. You know, I mean, I had 3 at bats. I had 2 hits. I got 1 run, so I didn't go 3 for 1. I went 2 for 3. It's not bad. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to return to the clubhouse, or we could just play the next game. Like, you don't have to go back to the front end to basically resim a game, right? If you want to just keep playing games, you can stay in there. You can play all those games at that stadium. So if it's a 3-game homestand, you never have to go back to the front end. It just reloads right into the game so you can play more games quick, and that's a feature we added a few years ago. So now we're looking at the full base game screen. There's a lot of stuff going on right here. So first we see our current overall. We're 50 out of 99. So it's not great. It's not bad either. I mean, we could be a 25. But let's look what I did. So remember those base hits I got for contact versus right? My contact versus right went up. I struck out, though. Yeah, I struck out, and I wasn't able to check swing. So as we see here, my plate discipline, went down.
Interesting. Okay.
And everything else went up just a little bit.
So it's not always an upward climb. Sometimes you're going to have a misstep.
There's this ebb and flow going on.
Okay.
There's this ebb and flow. So we're going to jump in and play one more game real quick.
Do it.
See where we are.
While we're loading into that game, I just kind of want to go over again some of the Road to the Show improvements, which you already touched on at the top of the show, which is, again, I think the big one, no microtransactions
No
in Road
microtransactions.
to the Show.
They're gone.
And like you've been showing us, it's really all about how you play and what you're doing to get better and not create giant superheroes that cannot exist in real life.
But you can still create a superhero. He just
a
can't
little
be
more
99.
realistically.
He can't be 99 at everything. When you're choosing your archetype, you have to decide on what's important to you. What type of guy do you want to be? Do you want to hit for contact? Do you want to hit for power? Do you care about fielding? Do you want to steal bases? Do you want to bunt? Because you can't be a jack of all trades.
So thus, you got to my second point, the archetype system, creating more distinct Road to the Show players. You already touched on it too, but the revamped textures. I mean, you guys are constantly improving your visuals every year, but that is something that we want to call out again. And yeah, the batting stance creator as well, which gives you just another little touch of personalization on your Road to the Show character.
It's all about player personalization on Road to the Show. Give me my drop down. Yes, okay, got another base hit. Should give me some base gain. So we're in a minor league stadium. Another thing, feature that we did for Road to the Show is all of our minor league stadiums, we redid all of the backdrops. And so we'll pause the game right here and we'll take a look.
Oh, let's take a little look.
So last year in all the other PS4 games, these were like 2D sprites. Now these are high-res PS4 textures and 3D models with geometry.
Beautiful.
All right, here we go. I need a base hit with this power swing.
I believe in you, Daddy Pops.
So you can see that. So again, here we can see the improved skin textures, improved skin tones. These guys look so much more realistic this year, and that is all thanks to our wonderful art department and graphics department working real hard as they always do. Let that get out. That could be my first. It's my first home run, baby. Let's go with the power swing. So you see
Daddy
my power
Pops.
went up. Batting clutch went up. First AA home run. Let's go. Daddy Pops is in the building. Power swing. Power swing gang.
Oh, man.
Oppo, and I went Oppo with that shot, too. He did like 10 push-ups before the game. That gave me that extra juice.
Yeah, I could see the veins popping out. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That little flying high five at the end.
Oppo Taco, 358 feet. And there's a new laser ribbon. So Kirby and Ross and Michael Compton, all the guys on the presentation team, they've done a lot of work on all of our presentations. That was one of the new ones where we'll have laser ribbons for certain hits.
Awesome.
Sometimes when you see the pitcher, you'll see laser ribbons on pitches as well. And again, the game's slowing down so I can make this play.
Oof.
I'm doing well. I'm
Nice.
feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm getting these base games. I'm having a really good day right now.
Daddy Pops was just showing you that sometimes you need to warm up, let yourself get into the flow, and it's all
Hey, it's not
gravy
how you
from
start
there.
the game, it's how you finish.
Absolutely. How do you have all these one-liners just baked into your head, man? I don't understand.
I was thinking about them on the plane.
Okay, yeah, that was your whole.
That was my whole.
That was your whole flight.
The whole thing. So do I keep going with power swing because it worked, or do I switch it up? I think I'm gonna keep going power swing.
Okay.
And you see, I didn't swing at that ball.
Got
Got a base
some
gain
plate,
and plate
got some plate discipline. Getting those experience points. Oof.
Ooh, that might come back to haunt me. All right.
That looked tough. I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be able to do this competently at all.
Right, and we're always adding, nuanced stuff into the game. We're always trying to give people more of what they want. For instance, we've added a lot of new batting cameras into the game. I was using Strike Zone 3. I'm going to switch to another one. It's all about choice. You can just try to find something that you like, that you can see the strike zone and get good hacks.
How do you guys pick, your default experience for MLB The Show 18?
We try to cater it towards what we think the vast majority of people like.
And how do you guys find that out? I mean, is that through player testing? Is that through like community outreach?
Internal
what
testing.
Do you guys do?
Internal testing with the design team and everybody on the team.
Sure.
We do a lot of external testing as well, and community feedback. So it's a mix of all those things.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great because even in a game like, did you just get hit?
No, I think I did. Or did I get a walk?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Was that a walk? I think he hit me on my big toe.
That stings.
He hit me on my big toe.
When you hit that table leg with your big toe, that's not a good morning to have. Daddy Pops knows.
Daddy Pops knows. All right, here we go. All right, no outs, man on first. Double play here. Double play.
Ooh.
Ooh, did he snag that? Can I get him? Ah! So what I need to do to be able to make that play in the future, I need to increase my arm strength.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm not weak enough to do that. So another new thing, gameplay-wise for Road to the Show is we've made your fielding ability, which is your ability to field very well. We've made that a little bit more important this year. The higher your fielding ability is, the higher the propensity you have a chance to make some spectacular plays. So as you're playing Road to the Show and you're improving your guy, when you start to dump points into the fielding ability attribute, you're going to see your guy has a propensity to make more spectacular plays on some of those hard-to-get balls when you're playing a corner outfield, second base, second base, and shortstop. Is that a double? That's a double.
Beautiful.
Let's go. I think that might be a triple. I think that's going to be a triple. Ooh, nope, go back. Ooh.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, power versus right batting clutch. Use power swing. Got a double. So, of course, my power went up.
Of course.
And here's another full speed replay. So this is another new presentation element that Kirby, Ross, and Compton worked on this year. We have full speed replays.
How often does the team generally watch actual baseball as opposed to the work in it?
Quite a lot. Not as much, obviously, when we're heavy into
yeah, I was gonna
making
say.
the game. But I think on average we watch anywhere from 20 to 100 games per person.
Wow. So you guys kind of know a lot about baseball.
All right, is this a replay of my Oppo Taco? Yes, it is. Boom. See, this is foreshadowing because I'm about to do this again. Now, that's what's happening right now.
It's a literary device to describe.
Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Yep. Ramon's bouncing up and down in his chair.
Feeling good.
He's got the sense that it's about to happen again.
Feeling good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's stealing. I'm going to let him steal, though.
Okay.
And he's safe. I got an RBI chance. So I just need a base hit. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to go back to one of the new batting cameras, strike zone 3. And we're going to make this happen.
All right.
We're going to make this happen or we're not going to make this happen. And I'm going to fail. And it won't be what? It won't be great. Here we go.
No, it'll be good. That's all right.
2 strikes. Let's not strike out. So I'm lowering my expectations right now. That's what's happening.
Yep. That's what I'm doing as well.
Woo! Thank you, Blue. That should have been a strikeout. Maybe could have been called a strike, but that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate the umpire. And
thanks, MLB.
Thanks, MLB. And all our umpires have their own interpretations of the strike zone. Ooh, got it. Okay. Well, it's 2-2 count. Plate discipline went up. 2-2 count.
You're definitely the most disciplined when it comes to the plate, Ramon.
Let's see if I can be disciplined getting this ball over the wall. Nope. Uh-oh. Wait, is that going to drop? Oh, yes, here we go. Got another RBI. Ground rule double. Look at that. Batting clutch, power, and contact versus right went up. I'm having a wonderful game.
Yeah, that was
Daddy
beautiful.
Pops is having a really good game.
And you know what? You didn't strike out, so that was already by default.
And it was an 0-2 count. Like it was an 0-2 count. I battled. I got it to 2-2, got my pitch, and drove it. And I think this might be the last play of this game if I can get it, because I don't think I'm going to get another at bat if we're in the 8th inning.
Well, then, as we wind down, Ramon, is before we.
So that was.
As we wind down, before the game comes to an end, and before our show comes to an end, not the show, just this show. tell me kind of parting thoughts on what people, especially longtime MLB The Show players, should be looking forward to the most with The Show 18.
The Show a lot. Gameplay is king. Gameplay is always king. We've done a ton of work in gameplay. We spent probably 6 months working on hitting. Trying to make hitting as rewarding as it can be, but also keeping that integrity of baseball. Remember, in baseball, if you fail 7 out of 10 times, you go to the Hall of Fame. That's a 300 batting average. So we always want to keep that integrity of what the game of baseball is, but at the same time, we're always trying to improve things. And because we're an annual title, we always look, okay, what didn't we quite hit on last year? Let's do that. Yep. So one of those things this year was the tagging system. We completely rewrote the entire tagging system. That took a lot of time. Chris Gill and Jeff Ullman decided, hey, Jeff, you kind of wrote the base running system. Maybe you should write the tagging system too, because they kind of go together. So he did that. We have hundreds of new animations in the game. Actually, we have thousands of new animations in the game. We have hundreds of new batting stances, hundreds of new pitching motions. We have tons of bat flips. If you want to, you want a little style in there, you can throw that in there. We have some new franchise features, which we're not talking about today, but we will be very soon. We've talked a little bit about Road to the Show. Diamond Dynasty is continuing to grow and be in awesome mode, so they can look forward to a pretty awesome baseball game, hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was MLB The Show 18, which is coming out March 27th. If you pre-order on PlayStation Store or at major retailers, you can pick it up on March 23rd. Ramon Russell from San Diego Studio, thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, and until next time, folks, this has been PlayStation Underground. We'll see you soon.
PlayStation